The Carabao Cup has already served up some magical moments and the odd bit of defensive despair as well, and we're only at the round 2 stage. This is a match played amid squad uncertainties, with both clubs active in the transfer market, with incomings and outgoings. Both clubs looking to get back on track after defeating their respective divisions at the weekend. Pedro Lima played in the Brazilian second tier last season. Right back, here's Geddes, up against Worrell, feeding Podence, who can hit them from there. And the save from Hladky, the first one was impressive, the second one was mightily so. Somehow managing to keep Burnley level.
Well, two great stops, wasn't it, from Hladky? Once again, good combination between Geddes and Podence. Opens up his body, it's a good save, parries it out wide. And then we saw, was it Lima coming in on the far side? And again, the goalkeeper was up nice and smart to parry it onto the post.
Bueno for Pedro Lima. He's going to break Burnley's way. Rodriguez makes it his. Masengo. Hannibal. Back it goes to Brownhill, who can certainly unleash from there. There were too many bodies in the way. Neat and tidy from Wolves to get out of trouble. Podence now for Chiquinho. Into his stride and onto the target too. Hladky forced to deal with it.
Well, this is a good opportunity for Chiquinho. 1-on-1 isolated versus Egan Riley.
On the charge, through he goes all the way, and the only person who could stop him was Hladky, who is proving vital for Burnley.
Yeah, that is a terrific run, isn't it, from Aït-Nouri? Very direct. See how he shifts that ball around Joe Worrell.
Here goes Lima. Against Humphreys, he's looking for Geddes! Hladky couldn't get there, and Wolves have their opener. Now the majority of the opportunities have come at that end of the field in this first half, and the hosts finally make one count.
Well, look at this ball here from Craig Dawson. Plays it in behind Sambo. Here Humphreys can't do anything about it, but the youngster has a little look up. He can see the movement of where Geddes is. He goes in behind Joe Worrell. Hladky comes out, he makes his decision, but by the time he gets there, I'm not quite sure why he went with his feet, the goalkeeper.
Dermot now for Sambo. They have numbers forward here, the visitors. Pires in support. Worrell. Antonji. Bruno stayed strong, and Wolves can get out here, and away they go. Geddes straight through on Hladky. That's delightful. He had so much time, and he used it so well. And he is proving to be the difference between these two sides tonight.
Well, when this ball is played from Daniel Podence into the path of Geddes, I'm not quite sure where the Burnley defence were. They were 4 or 5 yards inside of the Wolves half. And he's got an awful lot to do. He's got a lot of thought. What am I going to do? Am I going to take it round the goalkeeper? Am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? That's a sign of a confident centre-forward. Just dinks that ball past the oncoming goalkeeper, makes it look easy, but I tell you what, that is difficult.
truly great players are not only great because they've got the talent, but they've got the consistency, haven't they, in the decision-making as well. He's trying to get those things right tonight to enjoy himself out there. He's got a corner off McNally.
Again, it's a lovely ball from Doyle this time. Out to Chiquinho.
Wolves corner. Joe Worrell just got a little flick on that, I think. And from Doyle. And it was Totti who made himself free, but couldn't find the target.
And that's what happens. Sometimes the ball will go over somebody's head, and if the defender behind him is not being assertive and being brave and physical, as McNally wasn't there, that ball could end up in the back of the net, and Totti will be disappointed not to have hit the target.
Sambo trying to apply pressure onto Wolves here. Big shouts of handball in the middle there. Niall Foster in particular was close to it and seemed adamant.
Ball comes in from Sambo. No, it's come off the midriff, hasn't it? It's come off the midriff of Totti. There we go.
Not even close. Burnley throw. They start looking at the clock and thinking, if they are to make a real game of this, get that cliched grandstand finish, they could do with something coming of this move. McDermott trying to shake off his man, Tommy Doyle, who isn't giving up. This is a promising position for the visitors. And it goes as far as McDermott. Roberts again, finding room to run into. And just for a moment, Dan Bentley was a little bit concerned.
Well, I think that's a little bit wider than what Connor Roberts is saying to his fellow players. But at least it's an attempt on target.
Doherty. To Lamina. Cadence, Chiquinho, neatly done. He fancies a go himself here. Pedro Lima maybe. Hwang in the middle. The break for Doyle. Pedro Lima again. Just couldn't find anyone from Wolves in the middle. Podence takes it on, and it was very nearly very special. Ladke just about grew enough to keep it out.
You know, and that is the confidence that Daniel Podence has. He's probably had a quick look at the goalkeeper, realised that he was off his line, tried to chip him. But Ladke had to use all of his height just to parry that ball away.
For Hwang, he's met by Ladke. And that's the final action. Round 3 beckons for Wolves. Home side rarely looked in danger in truth once they had the lead, and the tie was all but over once they got the second. A real lack of creativity or cutting edge from the visitors on display tonight. Gonzalo Guedes, the match winner. The final score here at Molineux: Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Burnley 0.